Hey, it's you, Reigning Supreme, the Doll Queen. Welcome back to my channel. And finally, so excited, but also like so exhausted because this has been a nightmare. This is absurd. I'm sure like if you've ordered them on Amazon at some point, then you know what I've been through. So these released they're supposed to be officially released on April 1st. I got them on March 31st at like 9 p.m., something like that, when they were up for like an hour. And like, I think they sold out then of like whatever stock that Amazon was promised from Mattel. And I got them then, but we shouldn't have had to like, there shouldn't have been that like little of them. Sold out under 2 minutes on Mattel Creations, sold out in Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth in like seconds. Like I don't know. And yeah, Amazon tells me they're coming on May 19th. I'm like, okay. Comes up to like May 17th, and so people's orders are getting canceled. I'm like, shit. It's only a matter of time before mine gets canceled. And it did. May 19th comes, and this shit gets canceled. I think I only saw one person on Reddit get the twins from Amazon. One. The rest of the stock, I don't know where it went, but it went to the resellers. I don't know how they got them, but they did. Because lo and behold, there's like 100 listings of them $100 and more on Amazon. And like, yeah, Amazon didn't get any stock from Mattel, which is like, what? So people started getting them for started contacting Amazon customer service, and they were like, yeah, buy the scalper ones and we'll refund you the sum amount, so then you only paid $50 for them. And people were doing that, and I was like, okay, let me try. But I had to do it later because everyone's doing this on like May 17th and 18th and like 16th and stuff like that, whenever that was. And like, I have to wait until that Monday. So by the time it comes around for me to do this, they are a little hesitant to give me the option, but they do. And then I have to wait for the reseller stuff to come. And when it does come, I contact them and they're like, well, we can't do that. And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, we can't refund you for anything when it comes to a third-party seller thing if the item is still there and like there's no problems with it. And I'm like, okay, but that's not what you told me. So a lot of back and forth. I went through like 3 different agents, and I was like, no, ma'am. So I went ahead, and if you contact Jeff at Amazon.com, that is their higher ups. That is their executive customer service if the regular one just isn't cutting it. So I come in with receipts, and I'm like, y'all, you fucked up. You can't, this is very unprofessional to give me false promises and to come in and be like, yeah, you can do that. And then I buy a fucking $104 item, and you're like, yeah, we can't do that. Like, that's really unprofessional. So I was telling them that, and then thankfully they reached back and were like, okay, we'll make, you're right, like they did promise you that, but we'll just make this one exception. So that's why I'm reviewing them here today. I did get the $58 refunded to me, so we're good. But the fact that I had to go through all those hoops to get them is wild and insane. Like, why didn't Mattel make enough to like at least fill the promised amount that they promised Amazon? I don't know. And it is really icky, really unprofessional. And I hope that in the future, they make more, like they restock these, but they probably won't. But I don't know. I'm sure Amazon is like on their ass right now because Mattel is really like, they have no spine when it comes to retailers or do whatever they want. So I'm sure Amazon is going to be like, yeah, we lost so-and-so money because we kept having to do this with this set that you promised that we would have, but you didn't. So we're going to, like, I'm sure that for the next Creeproductions, they're going to be like, make this amount. You have to send it to us. And then we'll release it. Like, I'm sure they're going to be like really strict about it. So, all that being said, I have them now. Wild experience, really annoying, and yeah, I was like fully prepared to return them because I'm not spending $104 on these. Like, I'm just not doing that. So really glad that worked out, because I was really like about to be like, guess no twins for me. But yeah, here they are. I've never had the Werecat twins. The only Werecat twins I have are the ones in G3, which even those were like a weird aloof release that were a pain to get. So maybe Mattel just doesn't like the Werecat twins, or at least the retailers don't. They're kind of cursed right now. So this is the typical 2-pack Trapper Keeper box that we got for Cleo and Deuce last year. It is this like peach color and orange of like half and half. We have Meowlody right here with her little symbol with the 2 like little stripes or whatever, or the 2 like circles, and then we have Purrsephony, which is inverted. And it says February 9th, B-Day mix for 2, so I guess that is their birthday. And it says twin troublemakers. Yeah. Then over here it says Freaky just got fabulous. Really glad they re-added that tagline. And then we have their little symbols up here. And then, you know, just the regular Ghoulia pattern that is like these thinner stripes are colored to whatever character it is, because they don't want to make their own pattern. Like this pattern right here would have been great. This little scratch mark pattern in black and white would have been great for right here, but I guess they're still too lazy enough to do that, and that's why I don't have any of the ones past Ghoulia in box, because they just are, it pisses me off too much. I talked about it in Operetta's review. So we have a chain up here, and then it says, we practically invented the law of cause and effect. Okay. Let's see what else we got. We got artwork of him on the side and the Monster High crest. On the back, we have meet the frighteningly fashionable teenage children of the world's most famous monsters. They're both just daughter of the Werecat as well. And then they don't, instead of like Cleo and Deuce, where they had like Cleo on this side, Deuce on this side, it's just they both have that thing. And then the rest of them are in different languages. So it says, age, we're 15. Pet, we used to have a canary, but one of us is allergic to birds, and we had to give him away. And in the diary, it is explained that Purrsephony is the one who is allergic. So, yeah. Then, favorite food, ice cream, BFFs, Torlai, and of course, each other. So, yeah, what does it say on this mixtape? It says, Torlai equals Sib from another crib. But they, in G3 are cousins, so yeah. Then down here we have whatever reseller marker is on there, covering the OG barcode, so sorry y'all. And then right here it says easy peel address label thing. I don't know, this came on it. It makes me think that the original reseller got it from Walmart because of the blue, but I don't know. I don't know where they got it from, and hate that Amazon made me support a reseller, but had no other choice, so fuck you, Mattel. I mean, like, that's like my daily sentiment. Like, they're like really frustrating company. So let's just go ahead and get these bitches out of the box. I've been yapping enough. So there they are. And now we'll just go with what they come with first. They come with black stands, as you can see, and black brushes. There's 2 of them. Yeah, unfortunately, like, yes, this is accurate, or almost accurate, because apparently when these dolls originally released, they were Toys R Us exclusive, and they didn't come with stands, which is wild. But yeah, apparently they didn't. But these ones do, which is great. But like, they're all just black stands, black brushes, just like the rest of Wave 3. I was hoping that they would like stop with the that they would be like, okay, we don't need to be fully accurate, and give them like actual colored stands. Like, we have a scarlet red one, like a more darker like maroon or like cherry red one, or like, you know, like Marlowe cherry, like one of those. like red stands and then matching brushes with that, but no, you do not get that. Which sucks, but it's fine. And then we have the diary, which they share. They don't get their own diaries. Everything written in black is Meowlody. Everything written in blue is Purrsephony. So it says, if we catch you reading our diary, you'll be in double trouble. Because that's the twin gimmick. They are the same person times 2. And it's just like the rest of the ones from series 2 on, where after the English part, it just goes into like French for some reason. Maybe because of Canada. And then we don't have an About Me section, which is ass. But I still love the diaries, so I'm glad to have them. So originally in their boxes, they like did that. So then when you put them together, they have like a little heart that forms with the tail, which I think is really cute. But I don't have enough space on my shelf for that, so we're not doing that. But we're gonna look at Meowlody first. And as you can see, it took me forever to know the difference between Meowlody and Purrsephony. But I do know. I know the difference now. These ones have their classic, just sculpted tail. They're not the bendy tails that Toralei has, because that original Toralei was the only doll to have the bendy tail. So as you can see here, these two wear very similar outfits because they do the classic twin thing where they're wearing the same thing but like slightly different, which I kind of hate but kind of love. I don't know, because as an actual twin, we don't do that. That was only done to us because my mother. But like when we dress ourselves, we don't aim to look alike. So I don't get that trope. I don't know why it's still a thing, but whatever. Yeah, Meowlody, one with white hair, and her face up is really, really pretty. We have the yellow eyes, and then these are like more squarish eyes than what they originally had, and they have bigger, fuller lips, which are so pretty. Cat nose, and like all the paint is there. Then if you lift up the bangs a little bit, you can see the eyebrows, and that the paint goes all the way up there, which, I mean, with Meowlody, with her hair being white, you can see through it a bit. It's starting to get cloudy. Let me turn on some lights. Better. So yeah. Then they have the classic werecat twin little stripes right here. So they just took us like a piece of the hairline right here, rooted it in, lathered some gel on it, and then put like painted on some stripes. So if you were to like put this underwater and like wash it and stuff, these stripes would come out. So unfortunately, I cannot wash the hair. I would love to, because like right here is a little gel portion I don't like, and like the hair could use a little washing to like fix it, but then I have to redo that and I don't want to. So unfortunately their hair cannot be washed, which is really sad, but it's fine. And they don't have earrings. I thought that they did have earrings, but apparently they don't. So no earrings in the werecat twins. Yeah, they're pretty cute. Then for the outfits, they're all right. I don't like this vest situation, but it's here. It's this like pleathery material that I know is gonna crack and peel, and then we have like these thick silver ribbons on there, and then these red glitter ribbons on there, and both of them have this thing where on their vest at the bottom it's like ruffled. Yeah, I don't really like the vest. And it's like a high collar as well, but it's fine, question mark. I don't know, I don't like that very much. Then the little tank top underneath is black with the white stripes, and originally they were not hemmed, but these ones are hemmed, so that's a nice little quality upgrade. Then she has white stripes going all the way down this arm, and then we can see this little bright red bracelet with studs and a little bell on it. And then on this side we have a glove, which obviously was used from Toralei, and then we have a little 2 red bangle situation, and then these black bracelets. So nice little jewelry going on. And then here we have the like brighter like scarlet red denim mini skirt. It's really cute. The denim feels good. It's nice and soft. Has nice stitching details for the pockets and everything. So this skirt, love it. It's great. And then we have white stripes going all the way down here. And then I do this with all my cat dolls. If they're like, if they have a purse, I just have them hold it with that, and I think it's really fun. But they each come with the same yarn ball purse with a little button right here and a zipper going around it. Oh, yeah, zipper going around it, button right there, scarlet red. So fun. And then there's like a little protective plastic there for the stripes and the shoes because this, I guess, were made in Indonesia. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't check. Yeah, we have these really cute little boots that are wedges that are similar shape to Torlai's. These are also in like the scarlet red color. And then the little like, I guess, buckle situation up here are a bunch of black bows and then a black bow right there. So not too much painted detail going on, but it's fine. That's what originally was there. So you can tell that the Bearcat twins is when they started dipping in quality. So very interesting. But then like they raised the quality like back up again with like the, I don't know. It's like the Bearcat twins was when they started to go like a little cheaper, but not all the way because the wave after that had like, that was the Venus Rochelle wave, and like Venus is nice quality. Anyways, I'm gonna check to see where they're made, because if you do not know, you can check on the back of the dolls and they will tell you, oh, these are made in China. So I guess China did that. Normally that's an Indonesian thing because they do that with Laguna's legs. And the head sculpt says 2011. So yes, these are the original head sculpt. Oh, I'm curious to see, and it looks like I can fold down the collar so it's not as high as a collar on the vest if you don't want that. So yeah, I don't know. Then I'm gonna check real quick about the arm pegs because Operetta, whew, good. These ones have the nice thicker arm pegs that pop out pretty easy, snap in easily, and then you can twist the arm and stuff really nicely. Don't have to worry about it breaking. That was introduced with the original Creeproductions and was absent for Wave 2 and for the Wave 1 restock, but is finally back for Wave 3 for the most part, except for Operetta. Operetta did not get lucky, but Torlai and the Bearcat twins got the good arm pegs, and I'm so glad that they decided to fix that because I complained so many times. And oh, there's the purse. Then we can move on to Purrsephony. Purrsephony is the one that I prefer. I usually, like even in G3, I ended up preferring Purrsephony. Yeah, so she has the white stripe thing going on too, but against her hair that's all black, it's really striking. And it looks pretty cool. So yeah, then facial wise, she looks like exactly the same. Like would not be surprised if, yeah, it looks like that these are the exact same head sculpt and facial screening, and they just like rooted different hair on them. So they could like easily pass as the same person. Again, no earrings, and her vest is red, and it has the same like little weird cheapy pleather type stuff with the high collar, but then this time we have silver right there, and then 3 little silver stripes, and then like little silver ribbon, or a black ribbon with silver dots going around it, and still the ugly ass ruffle. Like I said, I don't know, I'm not my fave. And then she has the stripes on this side of her arm and this side of her legs, like opposite of her sister. And then same with the glove, opposite side, but I believe, yeah, they're the same color though. And then they have the same color, like the same bracelets over here, but this bracelet is like more of the cherry red versus this one that's like the scarlet red. So they're like slightly different. Same with the skirts. This one's more cherry red, this one's like scarlet red. So they like slightly differentiated them. So between the colors, I definitely prefer this one. Because if we're gonna go red, let's go red. Like, let's not do this like scarlet, like orangey red. Like I like an orangey red, like this is perfectly fine. But if we're gonna go red, let's go red. And then for the boot, we have these like little lace ups, which are pretty plain actually for Monster High shoes. Going like Monster High standards, these are like really plain. These both are like pretty plain, but if I had to pick, I would definitely pick Meowlody shoes. Which is surprising because I'm not a big bow person, but like this is just like too plain, you know? Anyways, that is kind of like it. Oh, and I guess white shirt with the black stripes, because you know, opposites, they have to do the whole thing, but it's like slightly different because they're twins. No, not a big fan of that. Anyways, definitely my least fave of the 4 dolls that we got are these two. If I had to rank them, it would be 1, Toralei, 2, Operetta, 3, Purrsephony, 4, Meowlody. So yeah, not really my fave set, but I'm glad I got it at least. And I'm like, I may seem like unenthused, but I like do like them, and I'm glad that I have them. And I'm not getting rid of them because they are important characters, and I like having them because they're nice accessories to Toralei. So, yeah, Mattel, do better. And from Reading Stream, I grant you a glorious, fantabulous day. Toodles!